everyone, my name is Gabby and I'm from the Singapore Art Museum, or SAM for short. And today we have an artist to bring us an art making activity inspired by her work in the SAM Mini Mobile Museum.
Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Tan. I'm a visual artist based in Singapore.
Before we start, let's find out a little bit more about Melissa's artwork. Melissa, can you tell me a bit more about your artwork and what it is about?
So the title of the artwork is called The Dream from the Other Side. And I was very interested in roads, waterways, buildings, and how these changes occurred over time and include that into the artwork.
Wow, very cool. So what about the artwork actually inspired this activity?
So because I noticed a lot of changes around me, and all these changes include textures as well. So hence we're going to work on frottage today.
Oh, so what is frottage?
Frottage is a rubbing and that captures the textures of objects.
So shall we get started?
Yes.
First things first, what are the materials that we would need?
We will need a few pieces of paper of any kind or size, drawing materials such as colored pencils, charcoal, or hard pastels. And last but not least, we will need to look around our house for things that we find that have texture.
So we need to collect objects that have textures, and texture is basically the look and feel of a surface. So it could be soft, it could be hard, it could be smooth, it could be rough. And these are some of the things that we found in our homes or in Melissa's studio. We have a speaker where the top actually has some shapes. We thought it would be quite nice. We also have a weaved holder, and we went to the garden to collect some leaves.
And we also have rock fragments from my previous projects as well. So we're going to start with the practice first. So pick an object. I picked a leaf from the garden.
And I'll pick this speaker that we found in our house.
And place it underneath your piece of paper. Hold your object down tight. And you can hold your graphite pencil this way with your index finger over it. And you can start rubbing very gently, and then you start to see patterns form.
So you really have to make sure that the object doesn't move.
There we go. And so keep practicing until you're very comfortable with holding your object down, and you can work on the main piece later.
Okay, so let's pick the rest of our objects and continue to do this until we get comfortable with making frottage.
Yes. We are done practicing, so now we will use these patterns to create our frottage artwork. So pick up another new piece of paper, and you can choose your favorite object. So I'm going to pick this.
And I'm going to pick this weave holder.
Okay, I'm going to put mine in the center of my paper. And I'm going to choose a new material, charcoal.
I'll use this pastel.
Okay, so we can begin and start our first mark. Okay, I'm just going to decide. Mine looks a bit like a body of an animal. So if you'd like, you can imagine a kind of animal from there, and we can continue adding on and layering the frottage textures.
What animal does that remind you of?
Well, I'm thinking of something scaly. You? Now we are done with the frottage patterns. I think I'm going to include lines as well, and you can do it too. So the lines would help to add detail to the artwork. Okay, shall we try?
Okay.
Okay, here goes. Oh, that looks so cute. Shall we add a ground for the animal?
Okay.
Okay, let's start. So once you're done with your ground, you have your final artwork. There you have it.
Looks great.
Yours looks great as well. I really love the unique frottage patterns you did with the shell.
Thank you. And I really like that even though you only use one color throughout, you can still see all the contrast in the textures very clearly. This was so much fun. Thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing with us this technique. I hope that you have enjoyed creating your very own frottage artwork as well. So that's all that we have for today. Like and subscribe to Sam. Thank you. Bye.